it's your girl Lavish Lana. Thank you for tuning back into my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're one of my loyal subscribers, watchers, followers, whatever you want to call yourselves, welcome back to this video. So as you see, I got my hair all done, got my makeup all done, and in this video I will be showing you guys kind of like a walkthrough slash tutorial on how I achieve these knotless box braids. It was my first time actually attempting this style by myself at all, so I'm not an expert by any means, but this is what I came up with. So I want to show you guys how I achieved this style. So I will be taking you guys step by step on how I achieve these braids in this style, and these are extra long. These are waist length box braids. Actually, not even waist, they're really knee length because I just kept going. Truthfully, this took me 4 days total in order to do these braids. However, I did stop a lot. I didn't do it all the way through. And I mean, the length, they are very long, so that took even longer. I feel like if you do this style all the way through and you dedicate your time to it, it should take no more than 2 days if you do plan to stop, etc, etc. If you're an expert, it will probably take you a shorter amount of time, but like I said, I am not an expert at all, so I struggled. But we got there at the end of the day, and I want to share how I did it with you guys so you can do it too at home. And without further ado, we're gonna get right into the video. Alright guys, so let me show you what I will be working with today for these braids. So I am using, I got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of Expressions hair. There's this Knotless hair. When I went to the beauty supply store, they did only have 2. They had one of the color one, which is like a pure black, and then they had mostly 2s. I never tried 2 before, but it doesn't look to be so brown that I won't like them. I typically like my hair like jet black, but that's what they had and I wanted to get it now. So yeah, we'll be using mainly 2, but I also have a pack of 1. I do want to make these braids super long, which is why I got the 84 inches. So yeah, so when I am gathering the hair, I did use this edge control, which you are going to need. You're going to need a pretty big jar of edge control because you're going to use all of this. And you also need a styling mousse, and this is just to lay your braids down in the end. So I had already washed my hair a couple of days ago. Haven't really been doing anything, but I did wash it and do a treatment to it. So I just braided it down so I could have it out the way, which is why it looks like how it looks now. For this style, you are going to want to blow dry your hair. So I'm going to go ahead and blow dry my hair, and then I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to part my hair in order to braid it, because I am going to part it in advance because I'm not the best at parting, and this is my first time actually trying this style, so I wanted to make it as easy as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and part my hair. Hey y'all, okay, so I stretched out my hair a little bit and I started go ahead and rubber banding the sections that I have. You can't really see because I'm not doing it sorry, I'm not doing it tight or anything like that, but I'm just going to show you guys like how I'm sectioning off these parts. And I'm not the best at sectioning off parts, so I'm just doing what I can. So I'm just taking my hair, and you see I already have like kind of a part right there. And you want to do this with a rat tail comb. And you want to make sure that your parts are even in the front especially. They don't have to be like perfect boxes because mine aren't, but I'm just gonna take a rubber band and rubber band that section. And this isn't, I'm not doing the rubber band method or anything like that. This is just to make it easier as I'm braiding. That way I don't have to like both braid and part. going to speed up the rest of the parting process, but it's the same. I'm just going to part off each section of hair and section it off with a rubber band.
Liz, have you got one?
It's time to start braiding. Okay, so the first part for getting knotless box braids is you are going to part your hair into 3 sections. You're going to put the edge control on your roots because you want your roots to look as sleek and as straight as possible. Next, you're going to braid down those 3 sections about 2 or 3 times. Then you're going to add your first piece of hair. By adding your first piece of hair, you're going to add this to your middle section. As you see me doing here, I'm going to bring it under my fingers and connect it with the middle section. I'm going to braid it down 2 times, and then I'm going to bring down the section of hair that I rested on top of my head to the outer section of hair, or the outer piece of hair, and then I'm going to braid it down. Then, after you've connected it, you're going to braid it down 2 times. Now it's time to add your second piece of hair. You're going to do this the exact same way as you did the first. The reason why I'm resting this on my head is because it's just an easier way to grab this piece of hair and braid it down. However, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to put this first piece in the middle section, braid it down, then I'm going to grab that piece that's resting on my head and add it to the end section and braid it down 2 to 3 times. I'm going to go ahead and add my third piece of hair, and I'm going to do this the exact same way as I did the other 2. I'm going to add it to the middle section, braid it down 2 or 3 times, and then I'm going to add that piece that is resting on my head to the end and braid this braid the rest of the way down. And here is what it looks like halfway braided down. I'm not going to braid it all the way because I'm going to do that in the end. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the process one more time. I'm going to section off the pieces of hair as you see me doing here. I'm going to braid it down 2 to 3 times, and then it comes time to add my first piece of hair. Same way, just gonna add it in the middle. I'm gonna braid down 2 or 3 times, and I'm going to add that piece of hair that is resting on my forehead on the end section, and then I'm just gonna braid it down. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the 2 other pieces of hair. It should be 3 total pieces that you're adding to each braid. And you want to make sure that you don't put too much hair to each section, or else your braid is going to look lopsided. You want your braid sections to be as even as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward through me braiding the rest of my hair, but I'm just doing it the exact same way as I did the first 2 that I showed to you guys in depth. But if you need more practice, go ahead and watch those again. If not, then you can skip through me braiding down the rest of my hair because it's the exact same process. Alright y'all, so here's the braids all done, and the next part of this is I'm going to braid down all the ends that I haven't braided yet. So this is just me braiding down the ends. I'm not doing anything special to my ends, I'm just going to boil them in the end. But here is a video or a quick clip of me braiding them down. And because they're so long, I had to grab them in my mouth, but yeah, I'm just braiding them down. So next I'm just going to trim all the flyaways with scissors. You don't have to do this if you're scared of cutting your hair, but I'm really not. So I just trim all this with scissors because I think it makes it look as clean as possible. If you skip this step, you can just go ahead and go straight to the gel step, and you're just going to take some gel and you're going to put it over your braids, and this is going to smooth them out. and that's what you see me doing here in order to prepare them for the boiling process. The next step is boiling. When I say they're long, these boils are long. So I already boiled a pot of water. I'm going to dip my hair in this water. I counted to 90 seconds, so you guys can do the same, count to 90 seconds. When I pulled them out, I made sure that they were as straight as possible on the towel because you don't want to, make them wrinkled because they are really mendable at this stage, but you just want to make sure that they're straight, and you're going to pull them straight through that towel in order to get straight ends. And as you can see, my ends are nice, spoiled and sealed and straight. And boy, these are long, but that's exactly how I wanted them to be. Next is my favorite part with the baby hairs. So you're just gonna pull out all your flyaways with that rat tail comb. Just pull them out, pull them out, pull them out. And you're going to get a edge brush. This is the one that I use. It's just a regular wooden brush. And you're just gonna take that Eco Styler gel and mold out your baby hairs as you see me doing now. Next comes the mousse. So you're going to put your mousse all over your braids, and this is just an additional step to make sure that your braids are as smooth as possible. And you're just going to put that all over your braids, and you're going to tie it down with a silk scarf as you see me doing now in order to mold your hair just a little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and put on some makeup, girl, because it looked crazy this whole video, but I want to get cute. And this is the final product, guys. I went ahead, like I said, and I got cute, put on me a little makeup, and as you can see, I am feeling myself. These braids are super long, guys. They went all the way to the back of my knees, but I love it. Black Rapunzel in the building. Let me know what you guys think. You don't have to do them as long as I did, but hey, okay, just a little dramatic. Hey guys, so if you made it here, then you made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys thought about this style. If you're gonna attempt it yourself, have you ever attempted knotless box braids yourself? What I can tell you about what I feel about them so far, I really prefer knotless box braids over regular box braids because even though these are really long, like they're down to my knees, I really don't feel any weight attached to them. Like they're very lightweight. It kind of feels the same amount as when I have a wig on, so that type of weight, but it really feels weightless. There's no tension in the braids at all. I didn't do it too tight. So yeah, I really like this style. I'm really excited to see how you guys like it and how you guys try it out. So let me know what you guys feel about this video in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys soon. Love you for watching.